All right, welcome back to Perdido Key Gaming. Today we've got another Adventures in the Forgotten Realm collector booster. Good times, good old times, right? Find a Cursed Idol, Manticore, foily, uncommons and uncommons on top. Blink Dog, Barbarian class, Forest, Frog Hemoth, Commander Fey Steed, Guardian of Faith, Knoll Hunter or Knoll Hunter, Gretchen Titwillow, Many of the Mighty, Dire Wolf, and Lolth, the Spider Queen, along with a Spider token, Lolth emblem. That's it in this pack. So yeah, as usual with the older collector boosters, or two unfoily showcase cards, foily showcase cards, and fewer, well, no, five rares of assorted varieties. But Dire Wolf, Prowler, the emblems, again, watch what you do with these, because you don't want to be tossing something that's, basically you're throwing away a dollar bill or something like that. Find a Cursed Idol, so it's a sorcery. Choose one, destroy target artifact or enchantment, or create a treasure token, go into the dungeon. That was going into the dungeon was one of the mechanics. Basically, you ventured into the dungeon, you paid mana and could go further into the dungeon, which would give you additional, spells, basically. Manticore is flashing, so you flash it in and destroy a target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Soul Knife, Spy, Elf Rogue, when it deals combat damage, draw a card. And when Cleric comes in, you gain 2 life, you dispel magic, or you exile target card from the graveyard. Blink Dog's got double strike, teleport, phases out, and all that stuff. The class cards were another type of the saga that came in, and it was, some of these, the wizard, like the wizard class, that's pretty valuable, common, uncommon, right? And foily Forest, Fey Steed, commander card, like I said. It's an elk, 4/4 for 4. When it attacks another target creature you control, gets indestructible. So, that could be a little bit of control stuff for you. Whenever a creature, planewalker, becomes a target of a spell or ability it controls, you may draw a card. Your opponent would not be so stupid as to, cast some removal on something that's got indestructible, of course. Lolth the Spider Queen, foily, full art, probably a couple of bucks. But anyway, Planeswalker. If you're into the, whole Greyhawk mythos and Greyhawk setting of Dungeons and Dragons, Lolth was basically, that whole block of modules was pretty cool. Against the giants, against the frost, then going through the underworld, and then finally ending up in Q1. I think that was the module, the underground layer of Lolth and all the drow. It was pretty fun. Many of the Mighty is a 1-drop for 0/1 menacing pack tactics. If you attack with the creature's total power, you can put a dragon from your deck or your hand on the battlefield tapped and attacking. Guardian of Faith, flash. When it enters the battlefield, any number of target creatures you control phase out. So if there's an incoming, board wipe coming in, you flash it in, and your creatures phase out. Very handy. And foily 5-drop 4/4 trample and haste. Put some +1/+1 counters on creatures and stuff. Anyway, that's all I have for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hit like, subscribe, and we'll see you the next time.